All right, here we go, everybody. The one you've all been waiting for. So for tonight's supper, we're just gonna keep it basic. We're having a few nachos. This is what we're gonna use. And they're vegan. So you guys can see that it's vegan. Got some leftover taco meat, nacho meat from a couple weeks ago that I froze. So y'all came here for the picks. I tell you, looking at these games are a little tougher than I really want out of these series. It's not just about the games. I'm taking the series on what I think might happen. Shit, this might be the worst bag I've ever gotten, people. Half of them are broke. This is the worst bag I've ever gotten from these guys. Wow. I'll take a picture of it and send it to them. Look at this, half these fucking things are broke. Look at this. Can you see that? Oh, I'm going wrong one. See that? Look, you don't want to see them. Inside the bag. And sure enough, I show a whole one, but half those fuckers are broke. Either way, let's talk hockey. Playoff hockey, people. Playoff hockey. So I'm going to turn the oven on to 350. Actually, I don't have to. So we're not going with cheese. We're getting rid of our cheese and our, what do you call it? All our crap. Wow, man, these chips. I can't believe how many have broke. So anyways, I should dump them all out. That's what most of them are like. You guys see my chips? All right. So on the next spot. So I guess what we can. First game. Oh man, I want to pick the Jets so bad in 6, but those bastards, they let me down so many times. They haven't been the same since Buff and Kane left there. Now, makes me wonder if Buff held everybody accountable there. Remember the incident with Vander? Getting tossed in the shower by a couple guys. Big Buff was one. Buff the Stuff was one. So, anyways, maybe Thursday we'll have taco night. What do you think? Use the rest for tacos? Shit, there's a shitload in there. Not more than I thought there was. So that's what I was thinking. The Jets, but man, Vegas picked up quick. I don't know if he's playing. So I'm gonna take the Jets. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I picked the Jets for a few years and they disappoint me all the time. After that playoff run they had a few years back. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna go with the Jets in 6 just because of the goaltending. Even though Stone's back, I guess it's gonna be a good series. I think so. We're gonna go out on a limb. Going with the dog, Vegas in 6. Or not Vegas, sorry, the Jets. The Jets in 6. Jersey and the Rangers. Let's go to that one. Man, the Rangers got a good team, but it's just the way Jersey sometimes plays. Goalies, they're both good. It's a tough call, people. Tough call. So our simple ingredients tonight, and you don't have to buy my cookbook. We got the Casa Bonita chips, vegan style, no additives or preservatives, made with beer from Steam Whistle in Toronto, Canada. We got tomatoes. I don't know. I think they're growing somewhere here in Ontario in a greenhouse. We got some onion, and that's what we're going with tonight. I might throw some barbecue sauce on. Just, you know what? We will throw a little maple barbecue sauce on there. Since it's, hockey night. Hockey was invented in Canada. So, the Jersey and the Rangers. Who to take? They're both coached well, both play well. I'm going to take Jersey in 6. Just got a feeling. Jersey in 6. Okay, so the Kraken and the Avs. You guys all know where I'm obviously heading because the hardest one, I think, the two hardest, I think, out of these 4 games, 4 or 8 teams, 4 games, series, whatever, 4 series we'll go with, is the Toronto one and the Rangers Jersey one. Those are going to be a decent series. So I took Jersey in 6. I'm going to take the Avalanche over the Kraken in 6. I think down the road, though, the injuries are going to catch up to the Avs. Now Toronto and Tampa Bay. As much as I hate the Leafs, I don't think they're winning the Cup. I don't think they get through the second round. You hear that from me. Tampa's played more hockey than anybody else in the last 8 years. 6 conference finals out of the last 8 years. 4 Cup appearances, 2 championships in that. So, you gotta ask yourself, people, does that catch up to you eventually? That's a lot of damn hockey. Remember, you gotta win 16 games to win the Cup. And the goal is the Cup. Now, the Toronto Maple Leafs, their goal and their whole Stanley Cup is what? Winning the first round. That's it. They only want to win a round, and that's a success. You give up all the draft picks and everything you gave up in the trades, you got to win the Cup. You don't win the Cup, it's not a success. But I'm going to pick Toronto in 6. I know Tampa didn't play very well the last couple months off and on. Maybe it's motivation. I think a lot of it's fatigue more than anything. And it could be motivation. I think now they got to play Toronto again 2 years in a row. They've had a different team every year, so maybe that's why they get motivated for their Cup run. Last year it was Toronto, this year it's again Toronto. Do I think they should change it? That Toronto, you don't meet anybody. I think they should go 1 to 8 in the conference. That's it. Cut the seasons down I would go to 70 game seasons. Look at fatigue and how many injuries there are throughout the seasons. The guys we don't even know if they're going to play or not. So anyways, I'll take I'll take the Leafs in 6. I think if you're going to pick a team off right now, that's the easiest series out of all the teams. Out of all the teams in the playoffs, Toronto has played the least amount of playoff games over the last 5 years. So let that sink in. Toronto's the freshest team going into the playoffs out of all the teams. Period. It's not conclusive. You know, after the game, you can watch Sammy McKee on Sportsnet, or you can watch the Zach over on Leafs Digest. And no matter what the outcome is. So, my prediction for the Stanley Cup final, Carolina Hurricanes over the Edmonton Oilers. Those are my picks. Unlike the Leaf fans, they won't pick a team. They won't even pick 2 teams. They won't even pick their own team. You guys, thanks for watching. Have a great night.